moving along, now we're going to have Marcus Jackson. He is the manager for Lifetime Tyre Service. He's going to walk us through the Maple program and Ultra Repair. Marcus, welcome to the show. Thanks for being such a big supporter on LinkedIn. We haven't actually met in person, but you promoted our show a lot, so I appreciate that. Please walk us through both the Maple program and the Ultra Repair, just sort of a snapshot of both programs, please.
Would be my pleasure. Thanks again, Jared, for having us here on the show today. So right here to the right of me, we've got our Ultra Repair material. This is basically what we can do with this is we're taking out damaged steel and replacing it with fresh new steel, taking tires that essentially would be scrapped that end up in an end of life pile somewhere waiting to be recycled. So we can take these tires, give them new life, potentially giving them an extra 1,000 to 2,000 hours left on that tire for haulage. A little further over to the right is an industry first. This is something that is basically it's our baby. We created this right from the ground up, going back 20 years worth of research and data from our retread and repair facilities, creating a carbon calculator. And this allows us to quantify the amount that you can save for carbon and the raw materials saved by using retread and repair as opposed to buying new tires.
Okay, Marcus, can you just unpack for us a little bit what the customer can actually do with this type of data?
Well, the customer can, when it comes time for their year-end reports and they have to do something with their environmental people, they can have something that they can quantify. They can have something that's real, that they can show that they have saved in CO2 emissions and using less raw materials. This is something that can be brought into governments like in Chile right now, where they're being mandated to have some sort of sustainability program in place. So this is what we aim to do here with Kal Tire, is to be able to give a value add to our customers, something that, come year end, they can quantifiably show their environmental systems within play, that they have exactly what it is that they're doing to move forward and be a sustainable source of retreading and repair.
I wish that we could ask more questions about that. It's an important topic and a very interesting one. But we got to move on to Mark Good. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it, and hopefully we'll meet in person soon.
Hope so as well.
So, okay, let's go over. We're going to talk about TOMS and Pit Crew AI, and we're going to be featuring Mark Good. He's the Director Business Insights for Kal Tire Mining Group. Mark, welcome to the Crownsmen Show. This is definitely a different type of Crownsmen Show, but welcome nonetheless. I want to talk to you. I've done another feature about it. It's just amazing stuff as well. TOMS, Pit Crew AI, walk us through it.
Perfect. Well, thanks for having us, Jared, and pleased to be here today. And great to have the opportunity to chat to you about TOMS and Pit Crew AI. Firstly, on TOMS, and I think overall, our operational system, which is TOMS, fits in with our key drive around Journey to Zero and safety. And safety is the first element I want to chat about with TOMS, that everything we do with the system helps reinforce safe mining and safe productivity. From having site-specific or mine-specific or truck-specific even safe work procedures come up with our work orders, to whenever we're doing a manual inspection, we're doing a take 5 or a field level risk assessment as part of the system, to the Pit Crew AI system that I'm sure you're going to want to talk about, which is helping us move towards autonomous inspections and really keeping the mine safer and more integrated into autonomous mining.
Okay, can you just walk us a little bit, just to unpack TOMS a little bit, just its capability and its flexibility and things like that?
Certainly. So look, at its heart, TOMS is a maintenance planning system. And this is a big change for us. And I think for time management compared to previous systems we've used both here in Canada and internationally. I think if I look at things historically, the tire guys, tire management, when they were tracking tires to report back on tire performance, primarily to the mine, of course, but also to mine manufacturers. And this is something TOMS does, of course, but certainly, and at its base, it's an EAM system. It's a planning system. And what it does is we put into TOMS the tire management plan at the site, front rotations, second rotations, rim NDTs, end of life, the repair strategy. And we're bundling all this together into a cohesive plan that's prioritized that we can present to the planning team.
Okay, Mark, I'm really crunching the time here, so I'm going to get you to unpack Pit Crew AI in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, Pit Crew AI, Jared, is really technology that positions us for autonomous mining. We're going to combine, or we are combining the data we're getting from the camera outside the tire with the TPMS sensor data we're getting from inside the tire, and bundling that and putting that through AI and predictive analytics to allow us to plan tire work for the future, and for a future where we won't be able to have people necessarily buy the truck.